welcome to the Shay Speaks Sunday. Of course, I'm your girl, Shay Speaks Life, and this Sunday, we're going to talk about accountability. Ooh, stop it, Shay. Yes, accountability. Okay? Because, guys, when we learn to take accountability, we empower ourselves. It's only for the better good of ourselves, actually. Let me break it down to you a little bit because I only got a few minutes. You know, y'all attention span is super short. So check it, right? Taking accountability. Let me give you an example, and I love to use myself. I'm very transparent in that. And Shay Speaks Life, I'm gonna tell you about yourself because I'm gonna tell you about myself. Just period. Okay. Taking accountability would look like creating strong boundaries because during my lifetime, I've had serious relationships. I've been in a marriage. I've been in a few-year relationship, and it resulted in an engagement. You know what I mean? And so when I settle down with people, right, that are not of my better or for the betterment good of my evolution as a person, then I will become stagnant. Ooh, for an example, you ever dated someone and you were just fine, la 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 la. This person comes along, right? And all of a sudden your life turns into hell. You're like dun dun dun. Like anything that could go wrong, it will go wrong. And your pocket, it's like a hole, it's like a hole in your pocket. And it's just going and it's just going and it's just going. You know what I mean? You ever been in those type of situations with people? Some of you guys may be still in that relationship with that person where you're just trying to figure out things like, is it me? You have to check yourself. You have to learn to be able to use discernment, right? Spiritual discernment. Hey, if I'm around this person, my vitals might go up. Hell, I don't know. My anxiety might go up around this person. Is it you or is it the person? Right? You got to check yourself. First, take accountability, self accountability, and then you're going to make sure that everyone around you, because if you rocking with them, the people that are closest to you, right, you want to steer them in the right direction. You want to make sure they're on the right path because you're on the right path. They are going to be a reflection of you, of who you rock with, whether that be family, friends, associates, colleagues, you know what I mean? Especially your children. They are, they're a carbon copy of you, but with environmental, you know what I'm saying, circumstances that will impose on themselves, that's going to help, develop their ability to be able to be functionable adults in society, right? But anywho, digressing, let's get back to it, okay? Accountability on it, okay? What does accountability look like for me? I've been in, again, marriages, relationships with I would deem to say that they failed. Shay failed at something? Yes, it's we're no longer there. So if we're not together, then it's failed. It's no longer existing. It didn't work. We either grew apart, we either did something, it didn't work, right? The compatibility, y'all, something, right? If you've had to start all the way over, which I've had to on multiple occasions, I'm not afraid to start over. See, one thing with a Scorpio, we love to transform and we know that there's power in transformation. So, from our lower vibrational self, once we graduate, have enough experiences, create some boundaries, check ourselves, right? Check ourselves first. Don't go sweeping in somebody else, yard if you ain't swept around your own, right? This is about taking accountability. If I don't like where my life is, if I got with this person and I'm starting to lose out on money, faith, hope, I don't have no drive to do nothing, I'm depressed just like them, damn, I'm being drained, then it's time to move on. However, it is time to take accountability because if you stayed in a situation way too longer than you should, then you can't blame that other person like that. They can share some of their responsibility of their part or parts of doing or not doing enough, right? But it's you that have to take accountability in it. You allowed it to go on for that long. You accepted what was deemed unacceptable of the reason of why you left in the first place. It's about taking accountability of your life of where it is. Okay, I don't like where I'm at. What are you going to do about it? Are you going to be victimized? Yeah. Are you going to stay in the victim mode? Woe is me. Woe, this happened to me. Or are you going to take accountability? Yeah, I should have stepped up when I should have. Maybe if I would have jumped on it sooner, then I wouldn't have let it grow and grow and grow until it's, not feasible even for me to even try to attack at this point. It has grown way above because I've allowed it to get there. Where's the accountability in that, right? And accountability looks like this. I'm going to accept the things that I cannot change, especially if it's already happened. It's already done. What am I going back worrying and wallowing about something that's already done? What accountability does look like, though, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like now my behavior, now my action from that experience that I learned, now that's going to change. Now I'm going to put forth action to change the behavior or to change the action that put me in a space that I don't want to be. That's what accountability looks like. My bad. Not just my bad, because that's just taking responsibility. Yeah, my bad. I left the door open and the flies got in. Okay, so what does accountability look like? Like, I'm not going to leave the door open no more after then, after I cleaned up the mess that maybe something got inside the house and made a mess or got it. You know what I mean? That's what accountability looks like. It's going to look like I acknowledge it and then I'm going to put action. Not that I acknowledge it. Yeah, that's my fault. I didn't do anything about it and then just sit there. So what are you going to do? No. What are you going to do? Get your behind up. Take some accountability and put some action behind that thing and see how your life changes. See how your circumstances change once you're willing to do your part. A good bit of us, though, we like to sit in that victim mode. I want you to feel sorry for me. I want you to save me. Come bail me. I ain't nobody coming to save you. Hello? Hello? Ain't nobody coming to save you, poo poo. That's what I had to figure out. I figured that out a long time ago. If any of y'all think somebody coming to save you, they're not. You must save yourself. And how you're going to save yourself in life, right, is you starting to take accountability. After you acknowledge, right, you're wrong, it's not even necessarily a right or wrong thing because what is deemed right or wrong to someone else may not correlate with you. It may not align with, well, I don't agree with that. And that's okay. You want to make sure, though, you cut away what no longer serves you and then make sure you open up yourself to what does align with your line of thinking and your moral compass and who you are authentically. Too many times we live in a falsified mask type of state. We are going to be whoever the masses want us to be. Society deems us, whatever makes our family happy. They can't live your life. You must live your life for yourself. I mean, elsewise you're gonna put the blame on everybody else. It's my family fault. It's my spouse fault. It's my ex-wife fault. It's my ex-husband fault. It's everybody's fault but yours. Where is the accountability? That's what I'm saying. I'm just the accountability looks like if I got out of a relationship, a year ago and it was, a few years of a learning experience, was not a good experience because I was like, ooh, right? But God say, look, if you've learned your previous lessons and done the self-love work and the self-journey on checking yourself and taking accountability, then you don't have a problem with walking away and keeping your standards intact, your moral compass intact. Taking accountability, yeah, I peace out on you real quick. If I leave, and this is just speaking from a personal experience, not just from a lot of women. If a woman leave for their peace, especially a Scorpio woman, what they say, I heard a reader, another a spiritual tarot reader, Maki Oda, I want to give her a shout out. And if a Scorpio leave for their peace, baby, ain't no coming back. I ain't leaving for nobody else. I ain't trying to replace you. I need my peace. There's no competing with that. There's no competition in that. That peace is what you need to survive, to keep thriving in life. And if I leave by that, then you must take accountability of your actions for losing me. And that's vice versa. That's going to be universal. If someone has lost you due to them not putting forth the effort, They must take accountability and change their actions so they can live a better life thereafter you, because you're going to be gone. Peace.